is the Dublin Special Master.
Live and direct.
Breakfast with CubCamTV.
Trickstar Radio.
That's right, it is, people. Just coming up to 8 minutes to 8 here on Trickstar Radio. So we're slightly later than normal for today's episode of Marvel Watch, but I wanted to make sure we got everything in correctly, as there's been a few changes in regards to the actual setup of what's going on with Marvel film releases. Now, don't worry, nothing this year will be changing. We've still got the Eternals coming out on November the 5th, so that's only a couple of weeks away, and the reviews are actually piling in for the first viewings of Eternals, and it is looking mainly positive. People are commenting on the kind of expansion of the story, the kind of daring behind the story, the fact they've managed to get so many new characters in and it not seem rushed seems to be the general theme. And yeah, I'm very much looking forward to seeing that. That's coming out on November the 5th. You've also got Spider-Man No Way Home. That's coming out on December the 17th. And obviously, if you've seen Venom, you'll see a very interesting sort of scenario that may well tie into that film moving forward. Obviously, this is a spoiler-free section. I'm not going to do it spoiler-free. I'm lying. There's going to be spoilers. So if you don't want to hear spoilers, turn the video off, turn the audio off, turn everything off if you don't want to hear spoilers. However, we are going to carry on. Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness has now been moved to May the 6th, 2022. Thor Love and Thunder is now July the 8th, 2022. And Wakanda Forever, the second edition of Black Panther, has now been moved to November the 11th, 2022. Which means, obviously, a number of other films are now being moved back. The Marvels, obviously the second Captain Marvel film, which will feature Spectrum and Miss Marvel as well. That is back to February the 17th, 2023. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which is now going to star Will Poulter as Adam Warlock. That's going to be quite interesting. That's been moved back to May the 3rd, I believe, or May the 5th, 2023. And then Quantumania, the next Ant-Man film, which we know will feature Kang the Conqueror as the primary villain, has been moved back to July 28th, 2023. Now, that means we have got 8 films on the way over the course of the next, realistically, 2.5 years or so. So when we're now looking at this, obviously, there are going to be series dropping in between, but I'm actually quite happy that they have done this rather than try to rush the films out. There's clearly an issue on the production line. They are undergoing a lot of films here. Even though Disney is probably the biggest studio currently active in the in the kind of action world, it's important that they do try and make sure the films do hit home in the way that Shang-Chi has hit home, the way that Eternals apparently will hit home, and the way that we all know Spider-Man will hit home. We need to make sure that these films are as good as they can be, because if they start pumping out maybe 3, 4, 5 films a year and they aren't to the top quality, people will start to lose interest in what's going on. The thing that I've always loved about the MCU is that it seemingly has got better and better as it's gone on in regards to the actual quality of films. We are also seeing a couple of untitled movie dates. November the 3rd, 2023 is also on this listing, meaning that there will be 4 films in 2023. There's a couple of to be confirmed movie dates following that, and then February the 16th, 2024, May the 3rd, 2024, July the 26th, 2024, and November the 8th, 2024. So we're looking at 1 film a quarter of all apparently have confirmed film dates on them. And now, obviously, remember, there will be TV series dropping during this. We've obviously got Loki Season 2 confirmed. Hawkeye is still dropping this year. I believe that starts in December. And then, obviously, you've got Miss Marvel starting at the beginning of next year. You've still got She-Hulk to go. Secret Invasion is currently being worked on. There are so many things still to come from the Marvel Universe that I don't actually think it's that much of an issue that the films have been pushed back a couple of months. We can have a 5-month break from films. That's fine. We're used to doing it. We did it over the lockdown period. We can do it again. We've been spoilt this year with Marvel content. I think it's something like 9 titles in total they've done. So there we go. I'm not too mad at this at all. That's it for Marvel Watch today. We're going to get into this one next, the rudimental remix of Empower. Steamed down on the original, of course. We're going to move into the second hour following that. Loads of good stuff on the way, so make sure you are sticking around. It's Breakfast with Kovu here on Trickstar Radio. We're in the building till 10.
This is Breakfast with Kovu, bringing you their morning flavours on Trickstar Radio.